We're going to be over to Young's Dairy, north of Yellow Spring, Ohio, Houston, off of US 68, Saturday at 1 o'clock, October the 21st. This was the Jersey Inn, it said up here, and then they put a new roof on, and it doesn't, it's just plain now. And on the sign it signifies event center. So we're on the extreme north end. I want to walk clear to the silo, that would be the south, on the east side of the highway, and there's a car show on the west side of the highway. Thousands of people visit, or over 1 million a year. This is a case on exhibit by the ground-driven manure spreader and the flower bed conversion, by a putt-putt golf with a miniature, their barn that would be right there, and miniature, a miniature Young's. So trying to be discreet. A lot of high-class automobiles over here too, from all over the world. I've seen cars from Alaska. I mean, I think they claim like 400,000 people a day visit this if you do the math on it. Or wait a minute, yeah, just thousands of people per day. Can I walk through here? No. There's no line to pay the money. A lot of water pumping going on over here. A lot of winterization. So the new facility, a quick walk by, all paved, and looks like a lot of Ohio plates out here. The fiberglass cow in the sky. Beautiful fall foliage. The corn is still in the field. October the 21st. See, so you need a jockey for a parking spot. That's a very beautiful Beamer. It's kind of nice to have the bike. You can just kind of park up on the corner. So I'm parked over to Jersey Inn, I call it, and then doing a quick walk at 1 straight up in the afternoon. This is one of my favorite. And I didn't watch a lot of Petticoat Junction, but it'd be very cool to have one of these. And they run that pool blue in here. And then I'm not really familiar with the facility. In fact, this is the first time I've been here this year. I call it Yellow Spring. There's batting cages. This is their driving range, because there's like 30 different things to do. Go up there and play your putt-putt. That would be, I'm gonna walk over this way. You can see a golf driving range. I think it's even set up for nighttime. A party area. You rent that shelter house. I'm surprised that's not. And then a lot of why I'm here filming is because I'm excited about the pumpkins. So a grove of walnut trees here. Here's your driving business into that. So I'm not sure why people aren't there. There's the rides, the corn mazes, pick your own pumpkins, the potato sack slide. I'm gonna walk. Here's the house they built back in the 70s. I'll walk around this way. Kids ride these little pedal vehicles and a smaller slide for like babies. A lot of screaming kids over here. A lot of famous people come here and things through celebrities. Got some gourds and stuff. An old dairy farmer's houses. They started selling whole milk out of the barn. A batting range. That's what they're doing. The most beautiful batting range I've ever seen. Restrooms. See, this shelter house over here's been rented. It looks like. Maybe not. But okay, this is a new facility. Working my way around. See, they have cameras on this guy. concrete cow. More concrete cows, a fiberglass cow. So the cow gets blown off every once in a while, twice that I've known of. So here's our new facility, and the old one tore down and paved over. Maps of the places. I've only been here a couple times. They used to have like a drive-through. Well, that was during COVID. There's a fiberglass cow in the sky. US 68 South. People outside. No line out the door. That could be 300 feet, probably 200 and some wide. It's a enamel, pre-coated steel building. Go back there for the something reds, but yeah, here we go to the pumpkins. This is the old restaurant set right here. And you would come over here to the picnic tables. And then go back here for the there's so tons of medium-sized pumpkins. I think everyone that wants pumpkins kind of already has them. The Olivers for the rides. But yeah, you used to come out here and eat. Now you're going to eat over there on the side. They have a side part to the restaurant. I'm doing pretty good for 5 minutes in. Maple tree. And I want to go up there. That's where they make their own ice cream and cheese. Fresh from the dairy. Large. Anywhere from $3 1/4 to $9 or no. These are $3 1/4 or 3 for $9. That's what it is. So they used to have girls that sat in these and sold tickets. Here's the assorted gourds of different colors. She's got a wheelbarrow. So the people to see the goats, I wanted to see the dairy cows, but here we are 1 o'clock, so they milked them this morning. So aren't going to get a good look at the jerseys, but they're over there, and then there they show where milk comes from, and here's the goats that people feed. They built their own ticket booth now. Used to have the girls sit in a green bin and selling tickets. So here's a little photo opportunity area. More goats selling the goat feed. There's room to park over here, which is unusual. Maybe that's kind of employee parking. See the barn? Milk and parlor. Feed. This is kind of new and to me, and I'm thinking about. There's usually tons of cars parked where, but there's a loading dock here. This is kind of like an old Dairy Queen, and I remember this is where they would sell the ice cream to begin with. And the line didn't have much room for the line, or you'd end up out in the highway. And then they ended up getting their own traffic light. There's actually, I think, been fatal accidents out here through the years. But this is the Dairy Queen part I was looking at. There's quite a bit of overhead power lines. I'm gonna go ahead and walk across 68. I'm gonna go back to the car show. Yeah, I made it up through here in about 10 minutes. And then we've seen the miniature, and this is the real barn with the 1869 on it. Just north of Yellow Spring, Husted, Ohio, at the Young's Dairy. On exciting, and the Jersey cows out in the side pasture, maybe waiting for evening milk. In it, in there they have like a wrap or something, but you can see them in there making cheese. They give the tours on that. And actually, that's a cool picture. I want to get closer to it and wind this up. But that's how it looked back in the 70s. When you drive by, you would see people up to this window. Right here. Right there's where the first milk parlor. And then they built a Dairy Queen one. And then you can see they tore down the one from the 70s, but that's what it looked like where I'm standing now today. That's where it all began. Over here, Young's Dairy with Go Guard Rippy. Thanks for watching.